Discuss about barter systems or barter exchange. Before money was invented, the primitive world trade was carried out according to the barter system of exchange. For that's why these systems of exchange is very important to know. What is the barter exchange or barter systems? It referred to exchange of goods for goods. That means the exchange of commodity for commodity. For example, when a farmer gives wheat and get cloth from the weaver in return, it is known as barter exchange or barter system. Before we know the barter exchange, we need to know about how the barter exchange can work. Okay, the barter exchange can work when the double coincidence of want happen. This point is very important when we discuss about the barter exchange or the barter system. Barter double coincidence of want means to stimulus fulfillment of mutual want of buyers and sellers. That means we need to fulfillment of mutual want. Mutual want, what? The buyers and sellers. When we discuss about the double coincidence of want or the fulfillment of mutual want of buyers and sellers, some cost is involved. This cost is called the trading cost. This point also is very important. This point is called trading cost. There is a two types of trading cost. The first of all, search cost, and second thing is that this utility of waiting. Okay, this course we discuss elaborately. The first is called the search cost. The search cost means referred to physical cost that a person has to acquire to search a person with whom he may enter into a barter deal. The search cost can be the two forms. That means that we have to be search another persons who are interested to buy our product. There is a two forms. First of all, the opportunity cost. There is a two form of cost is involved in the search cost. First, opportunity cost. Opportunity cost may be when we search the another person. That means one we lost our time. We spend our time to search another some other persons. For that's why when we search we spend our time, that means some other activity could have to been done during that same time. For that's why we lost that types of activity. There is a opportunity cost. Okay, the second cost is called the cost of deteriorations. That means this cost the goods during such periods. When we search something the goods, that means there is a cost is involved. This cost is deterioration cost. This two costs is very important. The another trading cost is this utility of waiting. It refers to discomfort involved in waiting for the appropriate persons who is willing to buy what you want to sell. That means this is appropriate persons. You have to be find the appropriate person who is willing to buy what you want to sell. That means you want to sell something and that persons are interested to buy also and is willing to sell what you want to buy. That means the coincidence of this utility of waiting may be happening if you are this discomfortment of involving what types of, that means the selling and buying of two persons also there. That types of cost is involved in the barter system tradings. Okay, but beside this there is a lots of limitations actually. We see the barters exchange or barter system. For that's why the money is come to our world and invented. For there is a lots of limitations, so we discuss only the four major limitation of the barter exchange. The first of all, the lack of double coincidence of want. The first is very important. The limitation is lack of double coincidence of want. Second, the lack of common measures of value, lack of standard of deferred payment, and lack of store of value. This limitation we discuss elaborately in the second pages. Okay, you have to be concentrate. The lack of double coincidence of want. This is very very important, because the we this is the very important point. We already know about, we already talk about the double coincidence of one. When the double coincidence of one happen, the barter systems work properly, otherwise not. That there is a problem is involved. This system can work only when both the buyers and the seller are ready to exchange each other goods, otherwise it's not happen. But in today world, it's very very difficult to find that types of double coincidence of want. It may be the very rare cases happening. For example, A can exchange good with B only when A has what B want, and B has what A want. This is only possible, but today world we see the very rare cases. Okay, for that's why the lack of double coincidence of one see in the present world. The second limitation is the lack of common measures of value. Lack of common measures of value means the value we measures, sometimes the wheat, cloth, this is the different type of product, but there is a no common measures. Okay, in these systems all the commodities are not of equal value. This is the not of equal value, and there is a no common measures or unit of value of goods and services in which the exchange ratio can be expressed. Sometimes you have to be exchanges the one quintal of rice